Peace, it's Gina. I just want to let you know that I am getting your comments about me being out of frame. When I look at my camera, it looks like it's close, but when I do the playback, it looks so far away, I'm not sure if you can even see what I'm doing. So I've been zooming in, and when you zoom in, it doesn't take long or take much, and you are out of frame. So I will pay more attention to that. When I'm watching YouTube, if somebody's out of frame more often than not, I will switch channels. So I get it. I get it. So with that being said, let's get started on our resin project today. Here we are. I went and made this one. It's called a go-go bead because the circle isn't centered. If it was centered, it would be a donut. But because it's off-center, it's a go-go bead. So you can make it into a pendant if there's a hole there. Make it into a pendant or make a pair of earrings. So I just wanted to show you that you can see through it. I used clear resin. I didn't dye it. So I used this like holographic shavings. I don't even know what it was called when I bought it. It's from China. And when I got it, I'm like, what am I supposed to do with that? Well, I found it's very, very pretty when you use it. So I'm going to make a go-go, another go-go earring. So that way I got a pair. I have my little cup here. There's different, resins. Here's the UV resin. UV resin is in a black bottle because the UV rays from the sun, if you're close to a window and the sun is shining, your resin will set. And you don't want to do that. So they have it in a black bottle. You can get this on Amazon. And then there's the part A and B, which are we got these bottles. Almost empty. I gotta get some more. Part A and Part B. Part A is your resin. Part B is your hardener. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. 1-to-1 ratio means this, if you put a half a cup of A and a half cup of B, then your 1-to-1 ratio. It has to be even amounts on both sides, and then stir. Stir, 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 stir. Where with UV resin, you don't really need to stir it up. So, I have my little cup out, and I'm going to put some resin in there. Well, you know what I did? I did this. I poured the resin in there, and then I stuck this in there. I thought, oh no, that's not how it's supposed to be done. You know what? It don't really matter. So I'm going to show you how I did it, because you can take your resin, put it in this little cup. I don't know how full you want to make it, just yay big. Then you take this, put it in there as much as you want, or as little as you want, and mix it all up. And if you mix it up into a little paste to where there's so much glitter in there, that's fine. It'll just take longer to set. Just use your timer a little longer. So I think I'm going to eliminate dirtying one extra thing. So I'm just going to do this one the way I did that one. So let's pour in some resin. I'm making sure I'm in view. I had a subscriber say, I made a cup. I forget what I made. But I had a viewer say, could you do some more beginner-friendly resin? I'm like, oh, sure. Well, then I had to figure out what I wanted to do. I had to go through all my molds, figure out what molds I wanted to use. I mean, and I got a gazillion molds. So I thought, oh, here's a go-go bead. I'll use that one. All right. I'm going to stop right there. It's not all the way full. But, so then now we got this. And I'm just going to take it with my fingers and just drop it in there. It's messy. And then I have a stick here. Get that all in there. That one. And then I'll press it down into the resin. Okay, and now I'm going to get some more out. Oh, don't do that. Right inside. There we go. All right, a little bit more. Did this like 3 times on the other one. So I figure if I mix it up in the cup and do it differently, it'll probably come out differently, and I don't want to have 2 different ones. I'm going to make a pair of earrings out of these. Here, I love this. In fact, I have turquoise on today. I could wear these earrings today. Super fast and easy. The AB resin has to sit for 24 hours. No way around it. You make your stuff and you come back in the morning and demold it in the morning. Whereas right now, I got a UV light that I can just put on it. See, I want some right up there, a little bit up there, but not all the way up there. Okay, let's go for our third one. Yeah, using resin, there is endless possibilities. I got this out, and I want to make another one. So I'm going to show you how to use that one with mica powder. And there's a gazillion mica powders out there, different colors. This is a chameleon, so it's 3 colors in one. It's like yellow, orange, and red. It looks like a copper, but when you turn it in the light, it has all 3 of those colors. It's really weird, but it's so pretty. Okay, I think that's good. I'm going to fill this up all the way. This is a silicone mat. You must work on a silicone mat because you never know when you're going to have an accident. And resin does not stick to silicone. That's why you can make all these molds and pop them right out. All right, let's get some more resin in there. Just go slow. Try and get everything covered. Because this is not mica powder. They're flakes and they will stick up out of the resin, and I want that. I don't want that. I want it to be nice and smooth. Well, that looks good. I'm going to stop. So it's getting full, but I don't see this getting in there. Twink, 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 twink. Some of it just doesn't want to cover. And it don't take much. Just use your little stick. You get sticks. You get like this pointy stick, or like popsicle sticks for stirring. Little rubber gloves for your finger gloves. All right, I'm going to put this lamp on. This is my UV lamp. And I'll put that on here. And then I put a box over it because this bright light that I'm working with, I don't want it to compete with it. So it'll take less time. So if you want to sit and look at my box, I'm sorry. And this is the way I'm working. Okay, here, let me show you some of this other stuff here. See, in your kit, you get like a little spoon so you can scoop and stir. You get those. You get little pipettes, which you can, you know, suck up some of the resin if you're in a really tiny area. You just want to do a little something. And then there's these you could use for working with. Pointy on one side, flat on the other side. So you get a lot of stuff in your kits, and so you can make just about anything. The imagination, just run with your imagination. Here's those finger thingies. You can put these on your fingers to protect your fingers from like the alcohol ink. So I got a lot of stuff here because I've been accumulating it. I haven't been working in resin in a long time. So I couldn't find my dried flowers, and I had those little gears. They have gears. It's like gears like in a clock you would see in a clock. They had those gears. They have like a little screw with a loop at the end. So when you're done making something, you could screw that into your resin and then hook on to like a keychain and have a keychain. So I don't know what I did with those. I'm like, oh boy, I have so much. I need to downsize, but I just keep buying. Oh, I need this. I need that. There's another thing you can do with resin. You could pour, say you pour like clear resin into a mold, and then you pop it out the next day, or this one, in this case, you can pop it out, and then on the back, paint it with nail polish, and then put resin over the top of it to secure it, and it's shiny and pretty. There's all kinds of things you can do. I mean, my mind's going crazy because there's so much I can teach you. So I thought, let's start small. We're going to do these little go-go earrings. And then there's one more thing I want to show you. Oh, speaking of that, I need to have my little, oh, here they are. These, one of my brushes. So, I don't know what time that was on there. Let's check it. So, I'm going to tap it. Get this in there. Okay, sounds hard. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over because of all this in here. I want to flip it over. And we're going to get this side. Okay, 11:52. Now we're going to give that 2-3 minutes. I just want to make sure that it's nice and firm, and so I'll show you how to turn this into an earring. Isn't that pretty? I'll just love it. It's so pretty. Pretty, pretty. I love pretty. Sparklies. That's why I named my channel Sparklies. Yeah, I love sparkly things, shiny things. My mom said we had a Christmas tree. It was all white, and they had this thing. It looked like a fan, but it had 4 different colors on it, and that would spin and turn the Christmas tree different colors. And my mom said I would sit and look at that for hours. No baby sitting there. Just put her in front of the Christmas tree. Oh my goodness. Yep, I never changed. And you can put metals in here. There's you take a metal frame and stick it on like some tape. I've got the tape too. There's just, your imagination is endless with resin. You can make just about anything. Except for the alcohol ink. Don't put too much of that in there, because then it won't set. We don't want that. One more minute. It was 11:52. It's now 11:54. I'll wait till it snaps over to 55 and I'll pull it off. I need lip balm. There we go. Winter dry lips. Okay. Any second now. Whatever. I can't wait. I can't wait that long. Okay, let's try this. It's nice and warm. So I believe it is set. Let me unplug this. I want to unplug it so it doesn't keep running. I want it to last as long as I can make it. Okay. And then there's other lamps. If you really get into doing resin, there's these really super nice lamps that are full of mirrors. And, oh, yeah. But I can't see myself buying. Ooh, that's warm. It's nice and warm. There it is. It popped out of the little hole there. It's a peg, but now it's a hole. So let's pull it off. There we go. Voila! We have a pair of earrings. Aren't they pretty? Oh, they're so pretty. I love them. Okay, let me get out jump ring and ear wires. I think I'm gonna go with silver. It looks like it'd be a good silver. Oh, what do I do with my glasses? Well, I need my glasses. I moved them again, didn't I? Yes. Hang on. I'm back. Okay. I get some bent nose pliers. Needle nose pliers. And I'll open these up. I got some tool magic on my tools so that when I'm working with wire, I'm not get them all marred up. Let's see, I'm going to add my ear wire while I'm at it. Get in there. Oh, that came off. Yeah, let's get in view. In view. Oh, okay, that's on. And now this is the front, so I want it to hang. All right. Let's see how it hangs first. Okay, bend it back. Metal rubbing. There's one. Here. Two. A little bit open. A little bit more open than that. There's that. And then that. And we'll close it back up. There we go. So pretty. Hang on. I'm back. So pretty. Look. Aren't they pretty? Love them. So pretty. And they sparkle. Nice. Okay, now let's do the mica powder. All right, we'll move our tools. We'll get our mold back. And I thought I would use this diamond here. Am I in view here? Yep. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get out one of these little, it's like a makeup brush. And I'm going to open this up and be very careful. This stuff will go everywhere. Well, I haven't opened this one yet. Ah! Look what I just did. Yeah. Okay. To clean up anything, use wet wipes. All right. Well, I just wasted a bunch of it. It's all over my hands. I'm going to have pretty hands all day. Oh, boy. Do as I say, not as I do. That's all I got to say. Oh, my goodness. I pushed down on it to try and poke a hole, and it went right in. So, I don't know. I think I'll leave them in the molds. But, oh, my goodness. Well, things happen. You know, always does. Especially when you're on camera. Alrighty. Oh, isn't that pretty? It's pretty. I don't know, a pretty good mess though, too. Wet wipes. Alright. Where's my diamond? There's my diamond. I see, and I put it in here. Well, we'll do both. What the heck? You just spread it around. And you just kind of paint with the mica powder. This one's a little thick. There, get in there. Get in there. You want to get all the sides. This needs to be, I need a little bit tighter for these small little areas. That little pointy thing I probably could use, but they're so flimsy because they're silicone. All right, let's get some of this, recover some of this. Here we go. We'll get some of that in there. See, it looks coppery. It says yellow, orange, and red. But I love copper. I love the color of copper. I like the looks of copper. All right, let's do our diamond. That's the one well, let's do this guy over here. I guess we're not doing the diamond today. We'll do these two. I'll show you what they look like when we get done. Little bit of this stuff goes a long way when you put it in your resin and mix it up. Very little. It really colors your resin like beautifully. I need a different brush. This one's too thick for what I'm doing. I want everything covered. And this side. But you know what? I have a backup plan for that too. All right. I painted them. I don't know if my head was in the way. Now, we're going to throw some resin in there. There's one. Okay. That looks almost perfect. I can't tell. Is that domed? Oh yeah, it's domed. Yeah. Doming. You ever poured a can of pop and you poured it to the teepy top of the glass and it looks like it's gonna spill, so you get up there and you slurp it up? Yeah, that's what this is. You put, because as resin cures, it's going to dry up more or less. So you kind of expect that, so you dome it, so you get a little bit more, so it's pretty and it's even, and it, otherwise if you don't do that and it shrinks, then you got sharp edges you gotta like sand down. So if you don't want to sand anything, dome it. I put my lamp away. I don't know why. Okay, I'm getting it back out. Okay, I took the liberty of curing it so you guys didn't have to stare at my box. So it's only been in for a couple of minutes and it is hard. Pop. There's one. Well, that didn't turn out as good as I thought it would. You know what I should have used? A paintbrush. That would have gotten in there a lot better, a lot easier. So these didn't turn out not like I want. Oh, look at that big bubble right there. Didn't even see it. But I got this metallic pen and I thought, well, because I couldn't get around the edges, I would color it. And the edges actually look pretty good. But these didn't turn out, so I really won't wear these. Yeah, they didn't turn out the way I wanted them to. Oh, well, that happens, you know, it does. But there you go. That's a couple of different ways. Just use a paintbrush and get down in there and just brush away, and then maybe put a little bit of that metallic into the resin and pour it in, and it would have been a really nice coppery color. Oh, this one's upside down. This is where the hole is. And this one's another go-go bead, but it doesn't have the hole to make it an earring or anything, so I won't make anything with these. I'll just throw away. Toink, toink, gone. Alrighty, I am going to get cleaned up here, and I hope I taught you something. If there's anything that you want to know or you want me to show you, just leave it down in the comments and I'll get back to you. So until next time, happy beading or happy resining. Bye.